It was a dark and stormy night in the small town of Willow Creek. The streets were deserted, and the only sound was the howling wind and the pounding rain. In the center of town stood an old abandoned mansion, rumored to be haunted by the ghost of its former owner, a wealthy businessman named Mr. Jenkins. No one had dared to enter the mansion in years, but tonight, four adventurous teenagers decided to explore the mysterious house. The group consisted of best friends, Sarah and Tyler, along with Sarah's younger brother, Jake, and their new friend, Lily. They had heard the stories of the haunted mansion and were curious to see if they were true. Armed with flashlights and a sense of adventure, they cautiously made their way to the front door. As they entered the mansion, the creaking floors and musty smell sent chills down their spines. Sarah and Tyler led the way, with Jake and Lily following close behind. They explored the first floor, finding nothing but old furniture and dusty rooms. But as they made their way up the stairs to the second floor, they heard a loud crash coming from the attic. Determined to find out what was making the noise, they cautiously climbed the stairs to the attic. As they reached the top, they were met with a terrifying sight: a ghostly figure of Mr. Jenkins, standing in front of a large chest. The teens screamed and ran back down the stairs, but the door to the attic slammed shut, trapping them inside. Panicking, they searched for a way out, but found none. Suddenly, they heard Mr. Jenkins' voice, telling them that they must find the key to the chest if they wanted to escape. He explained that the key was hidden somewhere in the mansion and that they had to solve a series of puzzles to find it. With no other choice, the teenagers split up and began searching the mansion for clues. Sarah and Tyler found a clue in the library, Lily discovered a key in the kitchen, and Jake stumbled upon a puzzle in the basement. As they worked together to solve each puzzle, they realized that the clues were leading them to the chest in the attic. After what felt like hours, they finally reached the chest and found the key. They quickly unlocked it and found a letter from Mr. Jenkins, explaining that he had hidden a treasure in the mansion and that they were the first ones to ever find it. With the treasure in hand, they opened the attic door and ran out of the mansion, just as the storm passed and the sun began to rise. As they stood outside, catching their breath and looking at the treasure, they couldn't believe what had just happened. They had not only survived a night in the haunted mansion, but they had also found a treasure worth millions. And from that day on, they were known as the bravest and luckiest teenagers in Willow Creek.